Now, the Q&A window is another tool here that I think is real important. Q&A is found in the toolbar next to the voice and video toolbar. If you click that, you can type in a question for your presenter. So if I wanted to pose a question like this, what is break, to my instructor, I could type in the text that I wished that instructor to answer, or the question I wanted to have answered. I could then click ask. Now, my question is posted here. I can go back in and edit it if I wish by clicking the edit button. I could delete it by clicking the delete button, or I could raise my hand by pressing this indicator, and that lets my instructor know that I have a question and I would like him or her to respond to it. Now, the instructor can answer questions at that instructor's leisure, right? So the instructor might have 15 different questions that are up at any one time. The instructor might select only a couple of those to answer during your session, because maybe there is some sort of commonality between those questions, or maybe the question was answered already in the lecture. Regardless, expect your questions to be answered either through the audio or, as we saw here, through the Q&A window, where the instructor can respond to you privately or can respond and answer your question for everybody in the webinar to view. They have two choices. That's respond to all or respond privately. And that's up to the instructor's discretion, which one he or she uses. Now, there's other functionality in here that I would like to talk about as well. Let's first talk about the instant feedback button. The instant feedback button is found here in the right side of the screen. There are several options for the instant feedback indicator: need help, can't hear, slow down, question, and proceed. If you have a question, you can click that option and notice your indicator now has turned purple. And if your instructor has set up the attendees breakout window, like I have, so that it is floating, he or she can see instantly that one of the students has a question. And now the instructor can tailor the lecture to respond to that question, or use chat or Q&A or whatever tool might be appropriate to respond to your needs. You could also use any of the other options. Most frequently, you'll use the green option, which says everything's going okay and go ahead and proceed. So those tools are the ones that you will be using in class most frequently. The other options, including handouts, haven't really been used in this course. They might be by different instructors, and if they are, they will be discussed when the handout functionality is used. But your handouts can be found in the Learning Management System, the MindSight program, not necessarily here in Live Meeting. And then the annotations or shared notes, if you wanted to, you could, or if your instructor wanted to, your instructor could make notes and share them with you as the course was progressing. Now, there's one other option that I'd like to talk about briefly, and that's the meeting. If you click the meeting button, you will see information about the meeting, including what the name of the meeting is. In our case, this is just a meet now. Your status, we're connected in our current situation, the date and time of the meeting ID, the entry code, the conference center, and the location. The location is a URL that you could copy and paste and send to others if you need it. And like all of the other panes, this one can be dragged out and made to float. Although, since this information doesn't really change, it's view only, I can't think of a good reason to open this pane and have it float on top of your materials. So that is our overview to Microsoft Live Meeting. Again, you'll want to have a high-speed internet connection and a relatively new computer in order to run this program effectively. If you are not in the classroom with your instructor, please have a microphone and also have a headphone set so that you can listen to your instructor. Now, in some classrooms, we will put audio on for everybody to hear over the classroom speakers, but not all of our distance learning labs will have that capability. So for the first night of class, if you could bring your headphone set and some sort of a microphone, if possible, that would be great. There are combination headphone set microphones that you could find at Best Buy for maybe $10 or $15. You don't need a recording studio quality item to get through class, just something that will, perform the bare bones functionality that we need. So that is the end of this presentation. If you have questions about what I've covered here, feel free to reach out. My information is posted on your screen right now. You could also email the office, our technology-based learning initiative office, at doltbl@hccfl.edu. And in the interim, you may wish to go to the Microsoft Live Meeting website, which you can find off the Microsoft homepage, and test your computer. You'll see the options there. They're easy to find to ensure that your computer is set up to work properly with Microsoft Live Meeting. And if your computer is newer than maybe 3 or 4 years old, you shouldn't have a problem. If you do encounter any issues, please let us know. And again, there's my contact information. Feel free to get a hold of us here at the office. Well, I wish you all good luck, and we'll see you on the first night of class. Thank you.